Right now, Endeavor, one of the most competitive real estate markets in the country, it takes us about 23 leads to close one deal. Now, on average, we're paying 50 to 60 bucks per lead, depending on the platform and depending on the time of year. So let's round up. Let's say it costs us 60 bucks per lead times 23 leads. That's $1,380 to get one closing. And here's the best part. That's a deal that brings in a commission check of $12,000 to $15,000 or more. And actually, a third of all of our deals are making us about 2 to 3 times this amount, but I'll hit that in a moment. So we're getting 10x return on ad spend. For every $1,000 we put in, we're getting 10,000 back. That's a business I can scale all day long. But here's where most agents go wrong. They're not tracking any of this. You boost a post here, you run a what's your home worth ad there, and they never stop to ask what's my actual cost per deal. And if you're not tracking it, trust me, your competition is. There are investors, flippers, teams, agents right now who know exactly what they're willing to pay to get a signed contract in your market. And they're not afraid to spend more than you. In fact, I'll spend up to $4,000 per deal all day long. Why? Because my commissions are high, because I know my conversion rate, and because I know the system works. But if you're still afraid to spend even 500 bucks on lead gen, or you don't know what you can spend or what you need to spend, you're going to lose every single time to someone who does. Even if you're cold calling, right? You need to track your numbers. I hear this all the time. Cold calling is free. It's only free if your time is free, okay? Let's break it down. If your dialer is, say, 300 bucks a month, and you spend 4 hours a day cold calling, and it takes you 40 hours of cold calling per deal, which would probably be really good, okay? And you make 12,000 per commission check. You need to calculate it how much your time is worth. Are you worth 50 bucks an hour? I hope you kind of think so. Well, at 50 bucks per hour plus $300 in software costs, that's $50 times 40 hours. That equals $2,000 plus $300 in software. That's a cost of acquisition of $2,300. There is always a cost of acquisition. This is a game of math, not magic. And if you want to get off the hamster wheel, stop relying on referrals or cold calling, and actually grow something that gives you freedom, you have to know your numbers, not just cost per lead, cost per deal. That's the number that will scale a business. And once you lock that in, spending more on ads isn't scary anymore. It actually becomes the most predictable part of your business, okay?